Okay, so first thing we're gonna do in our recipe is make homemade pizza dough. And that started with 4 cups of flour. I have my flour in here, this is our little container. In this recipe, it specifically calls for bread flour, but I learned that that's not necessary. You can use all-purpose flour as well. It really depends on what kind of bread you're making. But for this recipe, we're just gonna go with the bread flour because we had it on hand. Making sure we're leveling out each of the cups, be as precise as possible. Once you have your 4 cups of flour in there, we're gonna be adding 1 teaspoon of active yeast. Take my teaspoon, once again leveling off to make sure. Next, we're gonna take 2 heaping teaspoons of salt. There's one, there's another. Now we're gonna give that a quick stir because then we're gonna add our 13 grams of water slowly to our mixture. We're gonna add this slowly just to make sure it's fully combined with our flour. And this is a no-knead recipe, so we're not gonna be mixing this a whole lot with our hands, but after we do fully add the water and stir it, it says to go in with your hands just for a little bit to make sure that the water and flour are fully incorporated. Our dough is getting quite crumbly, and that's normal for this kind of dough. Just want to make sure you're getting all the excess flour on the edges of the bowl and making sure that everything is sticking together nicely. With clean washed hands, I'm going to go in now and fold this dough, making sure that all the excess flour on the sides is just being incorporated into this dough. And then give it a couple more tosses here. It's not going to be all completely together. That's what it looks like. But we are going to let this sit for a couple minutes, and then we're going to come back and cover it and put it in a nice clean bowl. And then we're going to leave that bowl overnight for 8 to 12 hours. That way, tomorrow, we can make our calzones with it. So this is what the dough looks like right now. It doesn't look like it really needs to sit, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab, rinse off my hands. And then grab a nice clean bowl. This one has a little bit of oil in it to help the dough not stick as much. So we're gonna take this, transfer this into a clean bowl. Take a clean towel. And then we're gonna leave this covered just in a little space for 8 to 12 hours.